Life struggles, happy moments, bad times, and unforgettable memories.
Join us as we talk about our lives and share a laugh or two with us as we bring you along on our crazy journey called life.
Welcome
Welcome to
to
Two
Wives,
Wives,
One
One
World.
World.
Hey listeners, welcome back for another episode.
Hey guys, welcome back and soon to be happy
Valentines
Valentine's Day is coming up this weekend, guys. So you guessed it. We are doing a Valentine's Day episode and we're going to be talking about, Nikki, what are we going to be talking about?
We are going to be talking about the 5 love languages. Now, this is like, I've heard this so much, like going around on TikTok, on Snapchat, on YouTube. Like, so many people have been talking about love languages. And honestly, Cass, I have never even looked into love languages. So when you said about this week, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll get to learn something new this week.
Yeah, it's super cool, and it's supposed to be. This is like supposed to be a tool that you and your partner, you'll take the quiz that we'll talk about here in a little bit, and then you find out what your love language is. Well, when your partner knows what your love language is, it makes it easy for them to know how to not necessarily please you, but like really, I don't know what the word is, but just really understand you a little bit more, what you might want in your relationship or what you might need more of. Not saying anybody's lacking anything, but it's always good to know what your partner wants. So I'm super excited to talk about this a little bit. For anybody that doesn't know what love languages are, check it out. Google it. It's everywhere. Like Nikki said, TikTok, everywhere.
Yeah.
So what better time to talk about this stuff than Valentine's Day? So Nikki, do you have any plans for this Valentine's Day?
So Justin and I exchanged gifts like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, because he's really bad at keeping gifts a secret. And I was just like, you know what? That's fine. Like, we'll just exchange gifts early. So I actually gave him his Valentine's Day gift already. It's like a glass plaque of, it's hard to explain, but it has like his favorite song on it. And it's like a Spotify
Yes.
icon. I've seen them all over Etsy. I think they're
Yes.
so cool. And I wanted to get our wedding song in one of them, but Justin was like, "Oh, those are really cool. I'd like to have one in my office." So I picked his favorite song and got it put on a plaque for Valentine's Day.
That is super cute. I've been seeing those everywhere.
Yeah,
So
and
cute.
they are super nice. Like, it looks so good.
Oh, that's so cute. That makes me want to get one. But I don't have any room until we get a bigger house or until we get another bookshelf or something. I have like restricted myself from buying anything else because
Right.
the like stuff in my house is starting to close in on me and I'm like, okay, something's got to change.
Mhm.
So, yeah, what did you get for Valentine's Day?
He got me a iced coffee maker, which it's like I not iced coffee, a cold brew coffee maker.
Nice. Nice.
And the only thing I said to him was, I wish it was a little bit bigger because it's just like a tiny little glass thing. But it's so cool because it like makes this really good cold brew coffee in like 20 minutes.
Dang.
So, yeah, I really like it. And then he got me some bath bombs because I
Nice.
was running out of bath bombs.
I actually would love to use one of my bath bombs, but unfortunately, I accidentally threw away our little sink clog.
Hey, you can buy cheap ones on Amazon.
I think I'm gonna have to because I have a couple of Lush bath bombs that I've been wanting to use, but I can't.
That's what I said to Justin. Like, so he got me bath bombs from Amazon, and I guess they had like really good reviews. And they are like a really nice size, but I'm like, I really want to try Lush bath bombs. Like, really bad.
Yeah, those things are insane. Like the amount of sparkle that comes off in your water is nuts.
I would love it.
Yeah, I
I
think
would
you
love it.
definitely need to look into it. There is definitely a piece of dirt in my water.
Ooh, maybe that's good luck. Extra protein.
Ooh, extra, yeah, screw it, extra protein. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking that out of there though. But guys, yes, so that's what we are talking about. Hopefully, you guys are all geared up for Valentine's Day. Um,
What are you and Ryan doing?
he's been working. He had one day off last month. So, I'm sorry, guys, I have a hair. Gross.
Oh, I hate that.
Got it.
And then it
Okay.
gets stuck like in your lipstick, and oh,
Oh, it's nasty. So Ryan has had like 0 days off this year. So we it's kind of nerdy what we're doing. We're going out of town. We're going to this place called Bowling Green, which isn't like a big city, but it's not. It's like kind of like Altoona, the equivalent of
Okay.
Pennsylvania. So we're gonna go maybe do a little shopping and just go to Five Guys
I think
because
that sounds nice.
I told him I was like I really want to go somewhere nice, but like at the same time I don't really want to have to deal with making a reservation or waiting forever for a table. So I
Yeah.
told him I said, you know what? I've been wanting Five Guys burgers. So why don't we just go get Five Guys and just spend the day together and enjoy it? I mean, it's not, what everybody would choose to do, but that's something that
Mm,
I like doing together. And that's what Valentine's Day is all about, guys. As long as you're having fun with your special person in your life, that's all that matters.
absolutely.
That's all
Yeah,
that
I
matters.
think we're going to, because we haven't gone down and like actually sat at a restaurant in a really long, like, it's crazy to think like it's been almost a year. So I think we're going to order takeout from Red Lobster.
That sounds good.
And I'm kind of disappointed just because like every year we go to Luigi's and
Oh.
like it's special to us because Luigi's Kate, whoa, I can't talk. Luigi's catered our wedding, so like it's just kind of special to us, but I think we're just gonna get takeout from Red Lobster for Valentine's Day. And then I don't know what else Justin has planned for us, but I have a couple ideas for him. I think I don't think he can hear me. I want to do like a sticky note heart on our mirror in our bathroom. So
Aw.
when he gets up in the morning, he sees it. And then like I want to make his favorite breakfast, which is like dippy eggs with toast.
Aw.
And I don't know what else. I'm still thinking.
That's cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, like we said, just do whatever is special to you and your special person. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, even just the smallest little gesture. The guy, blah, blah.
We are both
Wow! Oh my
struggling
gosh!
tonight.
It's just the small things in life that count that show that you are thinking about them. That's all I was trying to say, guys. Woo! If you guys are having a week like us, raise your hand because. Anyways, okay. So, Nikki, let's go ahead and start it off. Show everybody what you're drinking because it is making me so thirsty.
Okay, so my cup, I have my cute little polka dotted cup that I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. I don't remember. But in it, Justin got me a Starbucks coffee from Giant Eagle, and I doctored it up a little bit with some caramel drizzle on the side, and then I make my own sweet cream cold foam to put on top. You can't really see it because I like drank a lot of it, but like there you go.
That looks good. That looks
Um,
good. And are you using a glass straw too?
I am using a glass straw.
That it's the glass straw for me.
I like to save the turtles.
Oh, yay, we love turtles. Guys, save the turtles. Quit using those plastic straws. But that sounds delicious. I
It's
am
so good.
drinking just some fresh lemon water, and I'm using this mini cup with some little hearts
So
on it.
cute.
On the back, it says it's all about me, but I'm not very selfish. I
You
actually
really
pretty
aren't.
much, I like, sometimes I forget to like care for myself sometimes. I'm not trying to get into a vent session or anything, but guys, just take care of yourself sometimes.
I
All
feel you,
that
girl.
that's all that I want to give you some advice. Love yourself on Valentine's Day too.
Yes, absolutely. You can't love somebody until you love yourself. So
Yes, exactly. That's where we're going at, guys. Love yourself, love each other, do everything. Just love the world.
honestly, I feel like on Valentine's Day, I always take like basically the whole day for myself to get ready for my Valentine's Day date with my husband. And like since Valentine's Day is like on a Sunday this year, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like normally he's at work and I have that day off.
Mhm.
So I would like get ready during the day and then he'd come home from work and we would go out for our Valentine's Day date. And now like he's gonna be home all day. So
So what are you gonna do?
I think I'm still just gonna do what I normally do, like take a shower, shave my legs, curl my hair, do my makeup all nice, pick out a cute outfit, and stay home.
Aw,
Nor-
hey.
Normally we would go out, but I think well, I know we're staying home this year, so
Yeah. Hey, just as long as you're enjoying time with each other, that's all that counts.
yeah. And so I've been really big into doing my own like photo shoots lately. Like I put up my ring light in my room and then just like set my phone on a self timer and just take a bunch of pictures.
Ooh.
I did it for New Year's Eve, and I did it for like a couple weeks ago, 'cause like I was feeling myself with my outfit that I wore to work. So I was like, why not do a photo shoot on my own?
I love that.
So I'm working on self-love as well. So
I mean, you need to. You really do. Every single person needs to love themselves. But I think that sounds like a great day. I'm excited to see how our days go. Guys, getting right into our podcast tonight, we have a love language quiz that we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about it a little bit. And then at the end, we're going to talk about which love language we got. Now, I know what mine is already, but I'm going to take it again just to see if it's changed at all. And then at the end, I will tell you guys what I've had previously and what I got this time. So I guess let's go ahead and then we will leave the and then we're gonna leave the link down below so you guys can go ahead and click on it. And then what you do is click the begin couples quiz.
oh, okay, so you pick couples.
Yep.
So if you are a teen listening to this, you would click begin teen quiz. If you are a child, I hope no child's really listening to this, but if you are a child, click children's quiz. And if you are single, there is a singles quiz on here too. So.
So we got on here the love languages. What is your love language? Take this quiz to discover your primary love language, what it means, and how you can use it to connect with your loved one with intimacy and fulfillment.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's get this started. Let's do it. All right. So very first question, pretty simple. Male or female? I think we both know the answer.
Sometimes that might get a little complicated.
And then we have age groups. So you're gonna go ahead and oh man, I can't believe we are officially in the second.
I know.
I don't like this.
25 to 34.
We're gonna go ahead and choose it. Are we married or in a relationship? No. No, I'm joking. We are. And
no.
And we have not read The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman.
I almost clicked yes.
Okay, so let's see. Do we have the same questions? Mine says it's more meaningful to me when.
Yes, that's what mine says too. So it says it's more meaningful to me when I receive a loving note / text / email for no special reason from my loved one or my partner and I hug.
That's a hard one. I'm going to choose the note.
I was going to choose the same one, so.
Okay, and then we have...
Oh, no, I think I clicked through the second one.
Oh, no!
Hold on.
I think you can click back.
Continue to quiz. Let's get started. I'm a female on that one. Yes. No. This one. Okay.
Okay, so we have it's more meaningful. Again, I can spend alone time with my partner, just the two of us, or my partner does something practical to help me out.
See, I feel like that's hard because, like, I really do love spending time with Justin. But, like, if he comes up and he's like, hey, babe, I did the dishes for you, I'm like, you are amazing.
Yes, 100%. I'm going to pick the alone time just because Ryan works a lot. So when we get time together, it's just really nice. So that's what I picked.
I don't know, because, like, I feel like even when Justin does do something practical, I almost feel bad because I'm like, well, are you just doing this because, like, I don't know. Like, I feel bad when he does things, but I know he's just doing it because he wants to be a good husband. I'm going to pick my partner does something practical to help me out.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, so it's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a little gift as a token of our love for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with my partner. I think I want to say a little gift. I don't know, though.
I know. I really like uninterrupted leisure time, but I also like small gifts, like to know that he's thinking about me.
I think I'm going to pick the gift one.
Yeah, and I'm going to pick the uninterrupted time. Okay, and now we have my partner unexpectedly does something for me, like filing my car. Filling my car.
Filing my car.
He's just out there with a nail file. Filling my car or doing the laundry, or my partner and I touch.
I think I'm gonna pick touch for this one.
Yeah, that's also what I'm gonna choose.
Okay, so this one says it's more meaningful to me when my partner puts his/her arm around me when we're in public, or my partner surprises me with a gift. I like the arm around me in public
Me too.
because I feel like that's them saying, this is mine. I'm proud to call her mine, and I
Well,
don't care who knows it.
yeah, 100%. 100%. More meaningful to me when I'm around my partner, even if we're not doing anything, or I hold hands with my partner.
I like the I'm around my partner even if we're not doing anything.
I think I'm gonna pick hold hands. Ooh, this is a good one.
Okay. My partner gives me a gift, or I hear I love you from my partner.
Hmm. You know what? I feel like it would just be wrong if I didn't pick I love you from my partner.
I know, I was thinking that too. Like, I feel like it's so almost like kind of selfish if it says
Right?
give me a gift.
I mean, I thought about choosing the gift, but then I thought about it and I was like, oh,
I
dang.
mean, I do love when Justin gives me like gifts and like surprises me with stuff, but like I love other things more.
Oh, me too. 100%. Okay. More meaningful when I sit close to my partner or I'm complimented by my loved one for no apparent reason.
Complimented.
Close to my partner.
Okay. I get the chance to just hang out with my partner, or unexpectedly get small gifts from my partner. I feel like these all are about gifts, though.
I know, right? I'm like,
I think I'm gonna do the unexpectedly get small gifts from my partner.
and I'm gonna choose hang out just because, like I said, he works a lot.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay, this is a good one. That's a good one. I hear my partner tell me I'm proud of you, or my partner helps me with a task.
I'm proud of you, hands down. I feel like those words of like reassurance are so important.
I'm gonna choose helps me with a task.
Hey, that's why we're taking this because we're both like we're different,
Oh
obviously. Like
yeah, and we totally.
everybody's different.
I'm excited to see what we get at the end of this.
I am
I
too.
really am.
I get to do things with my partner, or I hear supportive words from my partner.
This is another hard one.
Um, I feel like that's like the same question as the last one.
Oh, I'm gonna choose I get to do things with my
I
partner.
know. I think I'm gonna pick that one too.
My partner does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. The
Oh,
shade. That is shady. Or I feel connected to my partner through a hug.
so Justin and I are actually going through the issue right now where we both say we're gonna do something and then we don't do it, and then it just everything piles up.
Yep, I understand.
So I'm gonna click that one, not just for him, but for me as well.
I'm gonna choose the hug.
Okay. I hear praise from my partner, or my partner gives me something that shows me he/she was really thinking about me.
Oh,
I'm gonna go for praise.
I think I'm gonna go for praise too. Mom, if you're listening to this, or Aunt Stephanie, you guys are blowing up my Facebook. All I'm getting are notifications about you guys commenting on stuff. Okay. This is a good one. It's more meaningful when I'm able to be around my partner, or I get a back rub or massage from my
Back
partner.
rub.
You know what? I think I'm gonna say massage as well.
Because I literally beg Justin for back rubs like all the time. Like he will rub my back for like 2 minutes and he's like, all right,
It's like,
I'm done.
no, 20 more, please.
Basically. My partner reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or my partner does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy.
Ooh,
I'm going to say reacts positively because if I know Justin doesn't enjoy it, then like I feel bad the whole time.
right, I understand. And I'm gonna do this one because Ryan actually did this for me. One time I came home from work on a Friday and he did like 4 loads of laundry and folded it all for me and surprised me
Oh,
that way and left a little note beside it for me. I absolutely hate doing laundry. 100% hate doing laundry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the does something for me I don't enjoy.
that's so cute.
Um, my partner and I kiss frequently, or I sense my partner is showing interest in the things I care about. Ooh, that's another hard one. featuring my lipstick that I'm wearing. I don't even know how
What
to spell
brand
it.
is the lipstick you're wearing?
This is Palladio. Palladio.
Ooh.
Palladio Forever and Ever Intense Lip Paint. Amanda, if you're listening to this, my Amanda Balkert, my aunt Amanda, if you're listening to this, thanks for giving me this.
It looks really nice on you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna choose Kiss Frequently.
I think I'm gonna choose shows interest in things I care about.
See, those are. I feel like they're both really good. Like
They
I would be
are.
great with either.
This sounds like I never like to touch my husband, and like I do, guys. I promise.
So I'm gonna guess that physical touch is not your love language. I'm just gonna take a bet.
I'm guessing you're probably gonna be right.
Oh
Oh wait.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. My partner works.
What?
My partner works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or my partner gives me an exciting gift. I'm gonna do the projects one because I love when me and Justin like get to do like little projects around the house together.
Yeah, that's a good. I think I'm also gonna go for that one. That's a good one. I would love to work on the garage, Ryan. If you're listening to this, I would love to work on the garage with you, but we don't get the time to do it. But I know I would enjoy it if we did it together. Okay. I'm complimented by my appearance, or my partner takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. Ooh.
That's hard.
I know, because there's nothing better than hearing him say, "Wow, you look really good," or like, "Your makeup looks great." But at
Yeah.
the same time, when you're talking to him about your side of what you're seeing, when he's really listening to you and understands why,
I think I'm gonna do really understands my feelings because like I feel like Justin compliments me on a daily basis and I really appreciate it and I like that's very important to me.
Mhm.
But if I had a problem and I like talked to him about it and he's like, yeah, like he pushed everything aside and was like, let's talk about how you're feeling.
Yep. Yeah, I think I'm also going to choose that one. Okay. Ooh.
Oh,
Here, well, we'll say it this way. My partner and I share non-intimate touch in public,
Okay.
or my partner offers to run errands for me. Ooh.
I'm gonna pick the first one.
I think I'm going to choose errands because well, I don't know though, because I really like doing errands together.
Yeah, I like doing errands together
We
too.
went grocery shopping on Saturday together, and it was just like really nice to do it together.
Justin and I
Not
used to go on grocery shopping dates every weekend.
oh,
And once COVID hit, like all that stopped, obviously. But I really miss our like grocery shopping dates.
it's really fun. I'm gonna choose that too.
Okay. My partner does a bit more than his/her normal share of the responsibilities we share around the house, work related, etc.
Mm.
I get a gift that I know my partner put thought into choosing. See, here's my problem with gifts. Like, I only want gifts that I actually need. Like, I don't want something that
Right.
is just
Yep.
going to like sit around. Does that make sense?
It
Like,
does. Like practical gifts.
I don't want somebody to waste their money on something that I'm not even going to use.
Right. I'm there with you.
So I think I'm going to go with the first one.
Yeah.
A bit more responsibilities.
Mm. I think I'm also gonna choose that. My partner does. Ooh. Ooh. All right. My partner doesn't check his phone while we're talking, or my partner goes out of his way to do something that relieves pressure on me. Oh no! I thought for sure I was gonna choose that first one.
Um,
Honestly, I'm gonna pick the phone one because I cannot stand anything more than when I'm trying to talk to someone, and not even necessarily Ryan.
just people in
Just
general.
in general, like if you're gonna be actively like, okay, if you're scrolling through Instagram, that's fine. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
like if you're sitting there having a conversation with someone on your phone while
And
we're
they
trying to
just
have
like pick
a
their
conversation,
phone up and they're like,
I don't know. It drives me nuts. I'm gonna choose the first one, 100%.
I think I'm gonna say the second one, just because like when I'm stressed out, like I do not want to add like another thing to my plate.
Oh yeah, 100% too. I was close to picking that second one. I thought about it, and then I just thought about all the times people have just been on their phone constantly. Oh gosh, I've been around people that literally are so addicted to their phone they can't live. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my phone more than the next person, but
Right.
I cannot stand when I'm hanging out with someone and they're just constantly on their phone. It's like, why are you even, like, what are we even doing? Are we even hanging out? Like,
I know, I hate that too. Okay.
did I read the last one?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
I can look forward to a holiday because of a gift I anticipate receiving, or I hear the words "I appreciate you" from my partner. I think I'm gonna do the "I appreciate you" one. Pick the gift,
I'm
girl.
gonna
Like,
choose the gift.
don't feel bad. This
Too.
is your authentic
Um,
answers.
I was sitting here and I was like, do I pick it? Let me see. Okay, next one. What is up with all the gifts? My partner brings me a little gift after he has been traveling without me. Aw.
That's
Or
really
my
cute.
partner takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do it at the time. 100% the second one.
See, I'm gonna pick the first one
Ooh.
because I feel like if they're away from you and they bring you home a gift, like it's them saying, "Hey, I was thinking about you when I wasn't with you," you know?
That is pretty cute. That's pretty cute.
All right. My partner doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. That is a huge one for me. I'm I don't even care what the second one is. Um, Gift giving is an important part of a relationship. 100% the first one.
Yeah. I like gift giving, but that part, if the partner, if somebody interrupts me when I'm speaking, like if you and I are talking and I accidentally talk, that's fine. You know what I mean? But
Right.
when people literally cut you off mid sentence, I don't know. We might have some good rant of the days tonight.
Justin makes me so mad when he does that. Like, I will be talking about something really important and he'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I have did you know that this is happening?" And I'm like, "I don't give a flying beep." Like, just listen to
I'm
me.
trying to talk to you about something.
Oh my goodness.
Um, enough to make me go crazy. My partner helps me out when she knows I'm already tired, or I get to guys. I get to go somewhere while spending time with my partner.
Oh,
Oh, those are
I get to go somewhere while spending time with my
yeah.
partner.
I really like both of those.
Ever since COVID, like I am literally like counting down the days until we get to go on a vacation again.
Yeah, I totally understand. I don't know. I just want to go do something. Even if it's just come home. Oh no, this is good. I'm gonna go with helps me out when she knows I'm tired, or when he knows I'm tired. Gamble
Cass,
time.
Cass, you have something to tell us.
No comment. All right, on to the next.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. My partner and I are physically together, or my partner gives me a little gift that he/she picked up in the course of their normal day. I'm gonna say the first one.
I'm also going to say the first one.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Guys, if you take the quiz, you're gonna know. Mom, don't take this quiz. Okay.
You're a married woman.
um, true.
Oh
Okay.
man.
I'm more meaningful. It's more meaningful. Guys, this is a struggle bus. I'm sorry. It's more meaningful to me when my partner says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with my partner.
I'm going with the
Ooh.
second one.
I know. For some reason, all I'm thinking about is baking a cake with Ryan. And I
Ooh,
just really think that would be fun.
that sounds
So
like fun.
let's go ahead and choose that second one. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. It's more meaningful to me when my partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or my partner and I touch a lot during the normal course of the day.
I'm going to say the second one.
I think I'm going to pick the second one too. It was actually really cute today. Justin brought me home this little cake. Like it was literally just like this little cake
Oh,
from Giant Eagle because he knows how much I love Giant Eagle's cakes.
oh, it's so good.
They're so
They're
good.
so good.
And he knows it's like near that time of the month for me, so he's like, I got this for you because I know you really like cake during that time.
Oh my God.
So,
Guys,
yeah,
take notes. Take notes.
he annoys the heck out of me, but I also love him dearly.
Oh, my
I
heart. Okay. Wait, did I just do the last one?
don't
I don't.
remember.
I'll go ahead and read this one again.
Okay.
Okay. My partner helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear my partner specifically,
Sus-
specific,
specifically.
specifically, wow. Tell me I appreciate you. I don't know why I rolled that R.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna say, okay. I don't like when Ryan works. I don't like Ryan. Okay, I don't like when Ryan helps me out when I know he's working a lot because it makes me feel bad. Like if he's working 7 days a week, I'm gonna be doing all the cleaning because I want to. So I'm gonna
Right.
choose hearing my partner specifically tell me I appreciate you.
I'm gonna appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Oh man. Okay. My partner and I embrace after we've been apart for a while. I hear my partner say how much I mean to him or her.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do the embrace one because when Justin comes home from Indiana, it's like my favorite thing to like give him a big hug afterwards.
Yeah, I'm also gonna choose that first one. Oh, it looks like we're done.
Oh,
Ooh, ooh.
I'm confused.
Okay, so I got the same one I got last time.
What is it?
Physical touch.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Mine is words of affirmation.
Oh, that's Ryan's.
Is it really?
That's Ryan's love language. Yep.
So, oh, okay, I get it now. So mine's like 10% receiving gifts, 17% active service, 27% words of affirmation, 23% physical touch, and then 23% quality time.
Dang, yours are pretty equal. Like
Yeah.
that's a pretty good. Mine goes 3% gift giving,
Oh,
13% words of affirmation, 37% physical touch, 20 acts of service, and 27 quality time. So guys, if you're taking this at home, once you're done with all the quiz questions, you're gonna get each of the 5 love language percentages. So you're gonna know what maybe your number one language is and what your least favorite love language is. So it's super super cool that it kind of gives you those. I forgot that it gave you the percentages of the other ones. So, Nikki, do you want to maybe read a little bit of what your love language says?
yeah. I'm actually gonna send this to Justin real quick and like have him take it and see what his love language is.
I like that.
If I can find him.
Yeah, I'm going to email my results to Ryan just in case he forgets.
Just in case he forgets how good of a wife I am.
Ryan Butler. Oops, you guys. 2012. If you guys ever want to email Ryan, choose. Is he my counselor, my spouse, my partner, my parent, my teacher? This is getting weirder. My coach? This is getting weird. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just choose counselor or spouse.
my pals.
Woo! Okay, I just sent it to him.
Okay.
Congratulations, your profile has been saved. So go ahead, Nick.
Okay, so mine says actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reasons behind that, love sends your spirit skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten.
Hmm.
Kind, encouraging, and positive words are truly life-giving. I would say that's very accurate for me.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was gonna be acts of service because like I feel like actions speak louder than words a lot of the time, but I can see where words of affirmation are really important
Oh
to me
yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. Um, that's awesome. I'll go ahead and read a little bit of mine. It says the language isn't all about the bedroom. For those of you that heard my whatever results, and we're like, ugh. A person whose primary language is physical touch is very touchy. Spoiler alert. Hugs, pats on the back, holding hands, and thoughtful touches on the arm, shoulder, or face. They can all be ways to show excitement, concern, care, and love. Physical presence and accessibility are crucial, while neglect or abuse can be unforgivable and destructive. Physical touch fosters a sense of security and belonging in any relationship. So I 100% agree with that. And actually, the more I think about it, it makes a lot of sense that receiving gifts is 3% because, like any holiday, I prefer to give the gifts. Like, I
Yeah.
love giving gifts. So that makes sense. I think this is pretty legit. Like, this got me down to a T, I think.
I'm surprised, like, it's funny because, like, my receiving gifts is the lowest too. Mine's at 10%. And I hate, like I said, I don't like getting gifts that I can't use. Like, I'd
Mm.
rather get a gift that's practical. So,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, and I've like turned into that person too. I used to just be like, I love any type of gift. But now I'm like, okay, what can I ask for Christmas that I'm going to use?
Exactly. I'm trying to make sure Justin takes this before we're done with the podcast. And
Ooh,
he is currently playing a video game, so 1 second,
Justin.
please, friends. I'm gonna give him a call and see if he actually answers his phone, even though
Yes.
he is right across the hall from me.
Two Eyes, One World, special guest, call in time.
He just said, "Am I getting a call?"
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
Cass says hey.
Hey, Cass.
Take that quiz I sent you, please,
Why?
because I need it for the podcast.
Like right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep.
Love you.
Love you. See ya.
See ya. Guys, I'm not even kidding. He's like 5 steps away from my office.
He really is.
So that's kind of funny. But yeah, so I guess, do we want to go into a little more detail about the love languages?
Sure, definitely, definitely. Um, so like we said, the other five. So we have words of affirmation, like Nikki got, quality time, acts of service, and gifts and physical touch. So, like Nick said, words of affirmation, I love yous, compliments, words of appreciation, verbal encouragement, and frequent digital communication like texting and social media engagement. Ooh,
Yeah.
there is nothing I love more than like when Ryan posts something on Facebook and like tags me in it, or I really like that. I never thought of social media, but Nikki, how do you feel like social media affects in a relationship?
I think it's really big. Like, um, I'm more involved in social media than Justin is, and I will post about him pretty frequently. And he doesn't really post about me, but that's because he doesn't post anything in general.
Right.
Um, that's one thing I wish. I wish he was bigger on social media, like TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Because I've always wanted like that cute picture of like me holding his hand and like looking back at him. Like, I love those pictures.
So
Um,
cute.
but it's okay because I feel like he makes up for it in person. And like, I used to love little notes that we would write to each other in high school. I actually, it's
Oh,
funny that we said that because Justin just got all of his stuff from his parents' house, and we were going through it, and here are all the notes I wrote him in high school. Like,
oh my gosh.
there, it's so funny. There's so many in here.
That is so cute. One thing that I regret doing, oh, one thing I really regret doing from high school, even though I'm not with these people anymore, is throw away all of my like love notes from high school.
Yeah.
I wish I still had all those. I remember the exact time I threw all mine away. It was to prove a point to a guy that I was dating, and nothing ever came from that. So I wish I would have just kept all those notes. But yeah, I think words of affirmation is like a really good one. I feel like that's like, and Ryan's like that too. Ryan is the type that if he's doing something right, he loves to hear that he's doing it right.
Mhm.
And he works so hard for us. He works all the time. So when I tell him, how thankful I am that he's working hard for us and he's bringing home that money and, he's just doing everything so we can have the best life we can together, it really helps him. Like, it encourages him to go to work. It encourages him to work harder. So I definitely feel like words of affirmation, it's good to know that your partner's love language is that.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And it's funny because now that I think of it, in high school, I actually worked at the dance studio that I danced at, and I didn't get paid. I worked there for like 4 years, never got paid for it, which was fine. I like loved it. And all I needed from them was to hear that I was doing a good job. And like at the dance recital, I would have people come up to me and say, "Wow, you're such a good teacher. Like, you're so energetic whenever you're on stage." And so I feel like that was enough payment for me personally. So yeah, words of affirmation make sense.
I think so. And I think the really important thing with knowing that your partner's love language is words of affirmation is maybe you didn't know before that they need to hear those things. Like maybe they were too afraid to tell you, or maybe they themselves didn't know that
Right.
that's their love language. So now that you know that's yours, you could tell Justin, like, hey, babe, like it really makes me feel good when you say this to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like that one. I like it.
Do you want me to do the quality time?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I actually have like little paragraphs pulled up about each of them because, like I said, I knew nothing about them going into today. But it says quality time. People whose love language is quality time feel the most adored when their partner actively wants to spend time with them and is always down to hang out. They particularly love when active listening, eye contact, and full presence are prioritized hallmarks in the relationship. This love language is all about giving your undivided attention to that one special person without the distraction of television, phone screens, or any other outside interference. They have a strong desire to actively spend time with their significant other, having meaningful conversations or sharing recreational activities.
I like that.
So,
Let me see what my percentage was on quality time.
I know, I was just thinking that too.
Okay. My second highest was quality time.
What was it? Like, what was your?
27%.
Mine was 23.
I think that's
Mine,
a good one.
mine are evenly split between physical touch and quality time. They're both
Oh,
23%.
dang.
Yeah.
That's cool that you got like the same percentage. That's awesome. I feel like quality time's super important. I feel like it's something that, when you're spending quality time with your partner, it's like, okay, we're going to put everything else in the world to the side.
Mm.
And this is going to be something for me and you. Like during the summer, we were going on hikes every now and then. And it was nice because we didn't have our phones out. We didn't have any sort of technology. It was just us going for a hike and enjoying the conversations together.
I love that. Like, I feel like if you don't, and bless you.
Thank you.
I feel like if you don't enjoy spending time with your partner, then like, what's the point of being in a relationship?
Right. 100%. If you don't enjoy having quality time with your partner, you might have problems. Like what type of relationship is it when you don't like enjoying quality time? So like Nikki, what are some things that you and Justin do for quality time?
We so every night we sit down to dinner together. Like we never eat separately. Um, during the weekends we literally are never apart
Oh.
normally. He does sit in his office a lot and play video games with his friends on Discord. And sometimes I'll go in there and just like sit with him and snuggle. I think Justin just got his results. And just like not snuggle. We'll sit there and I'll play video games on my computer and he'll play video games on his computer. So, okay. Oh, yep. That's so weird.
Let me guess what his are. Let me look at the 5. Let me guess what his is.
Okay.
Is it quality time?
It is quality
Is
time.
it? Okay.
But the weirdest thing is, he has an even split too.
What?
He got 23% in words of affirmation and 23% in acts of service. So, his was
Dang.
16% physical touch and 13% receiving gifts. So yeah, quality time was his highest at 26%.
Huh. That's cool. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool.
Isn't that so strange? Like, how did we both get an even split of 23% on it? Like, that's so weird.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
I kind of figured his was either going to be quality time or. No, I basically knew it was going to be quality time because he really enjoys spending time together.
mm, yeah, I think that like that quality time is super important in a relationship, and I feel like that's and tell me if I'm wrong, anybody that's listening. I feel like a lot of the reason maybe married couples that have children might run into some issues is because they don't take that time for themselves. And I'm
Right.
not saying, to just go dump your kid off somewhere and go spend time together. I'm saying, if the kid's asleep, maybe go out into the living room and play a board game together. Or
Yeah.
take that one night a week, once every 2 weeks, and go for a date, just the two of you, and just have that time together and that quality time. I
Hmm.
could be wrong, but I feel like with a lot of couples that I've seen that have failed, it seems like they never really took that time to be alone with each other and spend that quality time. It was always, they always had their phone in front of their faces, or they never really went and did anything by themselves. Their kids were always with them. So
Hmm.
I think that's something that I've noticed. If I'm wrong, if any of you out there are listening and think I'm 100% wrong, let us know down in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong.
I think I agree with you. I think that's something I'm personally going to struggle with whenever we have a kid because like I don't like being away from my dog. I don't know how I'm gonna ever be away from my kid. Like if we leave Joy somewhere to like go somewhere for like a day or two, I'm constantly like, oh, I hope Joy's okay. I hope Joy's okay. I hope she's doing all right. And
Oh.
Justin's like, she's fine.
That's
And I'm like, okay. So I know I'm just gonna be worse with a kid.
okay. A lot of people are like that. I feel like we just need to find people that we trust enough. You know what I mean? So like your mom, people that we trust enough to watch them and like kind of give us time to be by ourselves. Speaking of pets, that's funny. As soon as you started talking about Joy, 11 poked his little head around the corner. But yes, quality time is a good one. We can go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's see. Nikki, I think we actually have the same article up.
Probably.
Act 3 is, sorry, referee. Acts of services. If your love language is acts of services, you value when your partner goes out of their way to make your life easier. It's things like bringing you soup when you're sick, making your coffee for you in the morning, ding, 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 or
Mm.
picking up your dry cleaning for you when you had a busy day at work. The love language is for people who don't, or people that believe actions speak louder than words. Unlike those who prefer to hear how much they're cared for, people on this list like to be shown how they're appreciated. Doing the smaller and bigger chores to make their lives easier or more comfortable is highly cherished by these folks, which acts of services, what did I have for that? I had 20%. So not as much as my top two, but it really means a lot to me when Ryan does something for me like that.
I feel the same way, and I really thought that was gonna be higher on my list, but it is like it's my second lowest. So wait. Oh no, just kidding. No, that's Justin's. I pulled up Justin's. My bad.
Okay.
Mine was the second lowest. It was at 17%. So, but like I feel like showing somebody you care about them, like telling somebody you care about them is really important, but I feel like showing them is even more important. So, I'm surprised that acts of service wasn't higher up on my list.
I think one of my favorite things for acts of services is when someone will go out of their way in the morning and go out in the cold and heat your car up for you and brush the snow off your windshield. I think that's that's probably one of my favorite. That and making coffee in the morning are two really, really good acts of services for me.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody that's listening to this that might need to know that.
At Ryan.
At Ryan. What about you? What is something that Justin does that just really affects you strongly?
I'm trying to think. So like last night, my car needed air in the tires because I've been pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off. And I said to him, "Can we please do that on Sunday?" Well, we both forgot on Sunday. So last night I was like, "Justin, we forgot to put air in my tires. We're gonna have to do it sometime this week." And he was like, "Don't worry about it. I'll take your car out right now and I'll go put some air in your tires so you don't have to worry about it." And then he came home today and he's like, I didn't know you didn't know how to put air in your tires. And I was like, I do know how to put air in my tires. I just don't like to.
I just don't feel like doing it.
And he was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't care.
Because you got to bend down, twist off the cap, put the thing
God.
on there, twist the cap back on, go to the next tire. And especially in the winter time, it's cold. I don't want to be bent down for as long as I need to in the winter. Like,
And
I do
that's
what I
when
need to
all
do
of
and
my
I'm done.
tires need filled is during the winter.
I know, always. It could never be on a nice fall day. It's always in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Also, real quick, guys, does winter always feel like the longest season?
Yes.
I can't stand it. Fall is always the shortest, I swear.
I love fall so much.
I love fall too, but winter's coming in and it feels like half the year is winter.
I agree 100%.
But there's acts of services. Nick, do you want to take us on to the next?
Yeah, so the next one's pretty self-explanatory. Gifts. So gifts is a pretty straightforward love language.
There you go.
You feel loved when people give you visual symbols of love. It's not about the monetary value, but the symbolic thought behind the item. People with this style recognize the value, the gift-giving process, the careful reflection, the deliberate choosing of the object to represent the relationship, and the emotional benefits from receiving the present. People whose love language is receiving gifts enjoy being gifted something that is both physical and meaningful. The key is to give meaningful things that matter to them and reflect their values, not necessarily yours. So, yeah, I mean, I really love receiving gifts, but Justin's really bad at giving gifts.
Is he bad in the way that he gives them too early, or is he one of those guys that just kind of struggles with getting gifts?
He just struggles with getting gifts. Funny story, our 3-year anniversary, it was either our second or our third anniversary together. I bought him like this little care package and a pair of hunting boots because he goes hunting during hunting season. So I bought him new boots, and then I bought him like this movie and popcorn, and like I put together this whole movie date idea. And he bought me camo sweatpants.
I remember this.
That ripped in 2 days.
I remember that.
And they weren't even comfortable.
Girl, I remember that like it was yesterday. God love him. We love you.
So angry. I was like, it is our 3-year anniversary. You could have went out and bought me like chocolate from the dollar store, and it would have been better than these sweatpants.
Ooh, that chocolate from the dollar store is nasty.
I know.
Ooh. Listen, I don't know if it's because we're so groomed on Hershey's chocolate that when we have, or in Lindor's, that when we have that cheap dollar store chocolate, it's just not good, or if it's just genuinely not good. Ooh.
It's just not good. But it would have been better than those sweatpants.
We love you, Justin, if you ever listen to this. I think gifts is a good one. Gifts, I feel, are very important in so many, I don't know. I feel like it's important, but for me, it's not the number one thing in a relationship. Like, it's nice getting gifts, but at the same time, it's not going to be my number one thing. And I think it's important to find someone that gets kind of creative with gifts. But again, like, I don't know. For us, it doesn't really matter. Maybe it's different for you guys out there listening, but for us, the gift giving really isn't, the make it or break it deal. Okay. What are we at so far with time?
We are at 54.
Ooh, okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go to physical touch.
Yeah. Which is yours.
Is mine. People with physical touch as their love language feel loved when they are receiving physical signs of affection, including kissing, holding hands, cuddling on the couch, and
being together.
Being together, we'll say that. Physical intimacy and touch can be incredibly affirming and serve as a powerful emotional connector for people with this love language. The roots go back to our childhood. Some people only felt deep affection and love by their parents when they were held, kissed, or touched. People who communicate this appreciation through this language, when they consent to it, feel appreciated when they are hugged, kissed, or cuddled. They feel the value of warmth and comfort that comes with physical touch.
So do you agree with that? Like, when you were younger, did your parents, like, snuggle you a lot and, like...
My parents were very loving people. Like,
yeah.
Extremely. Like, even like now, I hug my family a bunch. Like,
You do.
I do. I hug my family a lot. So I feel like maybe that is a reason why. Maybe that's how I feel safe.
Mhm.
I mean, like, whenever I leave my family now, since we live far away, like, I give them like a million hugs. Like, I'm like, okay, wait, one more, and they're like, okay, wait, one more hug, and then, and it just keeps going until finally I'm like, okay, you guys really gotta get on the road, but wait, one more hug.
I've noticed that like with your brother, like you and your brother
Yeah,
are always like hugging and
yeah.
like touching each other's shoulder, like something.
Yeah, yeah, we've always been super, super close. And I almost feel like my whole family is like that. Like, it has always been very just huggy and, just snuggle up.
Mhm.
Um, I think that is our family's love language, is touch, because we love hugging. But yeah, guys, it's for me, I love, love, love. I just love, and it's so weird. I like whenever Ryan and I are walking, and even if he just has his hand on my back, like, it just
Mhm.
makes me feel protected. And like, he's always holding my hands, or when I'm driving, he always has his hand on the side of my leg. Um, or I love having my hair played with so much. I
Mhm.
love it so much. So it's just those little things that's just kind of like, maybe you're not saying you love me out loud, but I'm feeling it in the actions that you're giving towards me. And for anybody that has physical touch as a love language, you probably understand what I mean. Like, I just absolutely love cuddling. I love getting kisses. I love snuggles. Even like with my friends, I just love hugging in general. That's why
Mhm.
with this virus, it's so dang hard for me because I'm such a touching person. Like, I
Yeah.
love hugging people. So it's hard. And I even still catch myself, like, we had a couple of people at work be interviewed, and I still found myself going to shake their hand, and I shook their hands. I'm like, dang it, I probably shouldn't have done that with the COVID. But
Yeah.
it's so hard for me. How about you, Nikki? How do you feel about physical touch?
Um I guess this is I don't know. Like I like physical touch as long as it's with the right person. Like I feel like if I'm not close to you, I don't want you to touch me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
if I'm at like there's this lady I work with. Um she touches everybody. Like it's just how she is. And like I just when she goes to touch me, like I find myself like moving away. And it's not like I'm trying to be like mean. I don't know, like out of it's just a reaction for me to move like when somebody's going to touch me.
Mhm.
Um but I feel like physical touch in my relationship is really important just because like I do like hugging Justin. I do like kissing him. I do like when he holds my hand. I wish he would rub my back more often.
Justin, if you're listening to this, start rubbing her back more.
Right? Um, but I don't know. I feel like because like my family is like we're huggers. Like before we leave, we have to hug everybody and say goodbye. But I don't feel like when I was younger, I did a lot of like snuggling and like hugging and kissing my parents. So maybe that's like part of it.
Yeah, it very well could be. It's just crazy, like, how our childhood and the things leading up to being adults can affect us so much.
Mhm.
That's nuts.
That's so it goes like it's even stranger to me because I feel like touch is so personal.
Hmm.
Like you are literally touching somebody else's body, whether it's their hand or their shoulder or whatever. So I just feel like personal touch is so intimate,
Hmm.
whether it's like between friends or whatever. That's why I feel like I don't like to do it with strangers.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, some people are just weird.
Yeah,
I don't blame. I
yeah.
don't blame you. And I also feel like for some people, I feel like physical touch is like, I feel like it's only acceptable when they like 100% know someone and feel 100% secure with someone.
Right.
So I totally get that. What the heck?
Yeah.
Why is
So
it
like
beeping? Anyway, sorry.
you're good. Like I feel like with you, obviously I don't care whenever you touch me because like we're best friends.
Right.
Like I sent Cass a TikTok yesterday
Yes, or
and it's
today. It
like
was one of the two.
it was like what these two friends doing this TikTok dance and they're literally like holding hands and like twirling each other around and I was like we need to do this when you come home.
Yes.
So that's how
And
you
it
know I'm okay with touching you.
and it actually goes back to when we used to play Just Dance with the time of our life, and we used to like I used to like dip you, like twirl you and stuff. Um,
Yes.
I love that. I miss that. I'm really looking forward to coming home again. But yeah, guys, I think that is all 5 love languages. If you guys want, um, like I said earlier, we're going to put the link on here and let us know what you get. If you think that this is a good way to kind of communicate with your partner, let us know. I have really, ever since Ryan took this, I've really put into perspective what I say to him.
Mhm.
Even if I don't mean for it to come out wrong, I still try to be like extra, come here. I still try to be like extra careful with what I say to him just because I know words mean so much to him.
Right.
So I'm really super excited. Come here, 11. Okay, whatever. But I'm really excited to see what some of you listeners get. And like you said, there's a singles, there's a children's, and a teenagers, and a couples version of this quiz. So basically anybody can take it. So
Mhm.
I'm excited to see what you guys get. Let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess, do you want to do, my gosh, rant of the day real quick?
Ah,
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
sure. If you have one, let's go.
Okay, so my rant. Um, so my real name's Nicole, in case you guys didn't know. Big shocker, I know. Um, and I hate when, and I hope nobody listens to this that knows what I'm talking about. I hate when people call me Nicole, but it's not used in like context as they don't know my name's Nikki. Do you know what I mean? Like they know I go by Nikki, but they decide to call me Nicole instead. And it makes it even worse for me whenever it's a man because I feel like they're trying to.
Assert dominance.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Like they're trying to assert dominance over me, and like men already, like I'm just really weird. Men already kind of freak me out. Like men in power freak me out because I don't know why they just do. So
Right.
whenever there's a man in power that uses Nicole instead of Nikki, it really, really bothers me. And I don't know why, but it just does, and it gets under my skin.
No, that's 100%. I get that. Like, it gives me the heebie-jeebies even thinking about it. Just it's almost like men do that just to show that like they're more powerful than you, and if they want to call you what they want to call you, they're gonna do it.
Right.
That's awful.
Yeah. It's definitely like, and it makes me feel bad as a person. Like I almost feel like, okay, well, you're not going to take the time out of your day to like call me by my own name, like what I go by,
Yep.
but you'll do it for other people. So that's my rant.
That's
I,
a good rant.
I don't want to go too much into detail, but like that's my rant.
That's right. I totally know it. I know what you're saying. We'll talk about it after the
Hmm.
podcast. My rant of the day is, oh my gosh, I just had it. Where'd it go?
I've done that
Wow,
so
I
many
definitely
times.
just forgot about it. Okay. My rant, oh, here's my rant of the day. My rant of the day is when people don't understand that just because, okay. My rant of the day is when you tell someone you don't want to hang out or you don't want to do anything and
Mm,
they keep nagging you and nagging you and nagging you and nagging you.
I hate that.
Just accept the fact that I said no. Like, well, why not? Why not? Why not? Come on.
It
It's
doesn't
like, come on.
matter.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to do it.
Hmm.
And that doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you. That doesn't mean I don't want to hang out with you necessarily. It means I'm so dang stressed out and mentally exhausted by the things that I'm going on in my personal life, my
Hmm.
job, and trying to keep a social life that I'm going to go literally insane if I push
Yeah.
myself any harder. And like I said, it has nothing to do with me not wanting to be friends with anybody. It's
Right.
just I need to take care of myself.
Yes.
And
You are
people
the most
don't get that.
important.
Oh, people that don't understand that, it's almost just like, how can I tell you I just want to spend time by myself? Like,
I get it.
that's
I
my
get that 100%.
that's 100% my rant of the day.
Oh man. Guys, it has been a fun episode. I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and
Yes.
maybe you and your partner can take this love language quiz, and maybe that'll help you figure out what you want to do with them for Valentine's Day.
Yes. Keep it safe this Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and like we said multiple times, just show that you care. It doesn't have to necessarily be by the money you spend or by the things you get or the things you do. Just show that person. And it doesn't even have to be a love interest. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be your pet.
Yeah.
Just tell them that you love them. That's all that matters. That's what this comes down to. Valentine's Day is telling people you love that you love them. So happy Valentine's Day from Two Wives, One World to all of our beautiful, wonderful listeners and watchers if you're on YouTube. Nikki, where can everybody find us online?
You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Those are our social medias. But you can also listen to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, any podcast platform that you listen to. You can probably find us. We're Two Wives, One World, like Cass said. Give our YouTube a subscribe because we are going to be coming out with more vlogs that obviously aren't going to be uploaded onto the podcast. So if you enjoy listening to us, I'm sure you're gonna love our vlogs. So go ahead and check those out.
Yeah, give us a little subscribe. Let us know what you're thinking, guys. We are happy to sit and have a good night with you guys.
Also, before we get off here, Cass, was it 2 or 3 years ago that we spent Valentine's Day together?
Ooh. 2? Maybe
so
2.
Was it? I feel like it was 3.
It was 3 because you were still at Clarion, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So Cass and I actually spent Valentine's Day together 3 years ago. We were both living in Clarion, going to school, and Ryan was in Kentucky, and Justin was in his home with his parents. I don't know why I said it like that. But Cass texted me on Valentine's Day, and I have the text right here.
Yay!
And said, "Do you have plans tonight?" And I said, "Nope, not that I know of." And she said, "Well, ... I'm kind of nervous to ask you this, ... I've been trying to work up the courage all morning. Would you like to go to Taco Bell with me tonight?" And I replied, "And be your Valentine ? Heart eyes emoji. I'd love to. Heart.
Oh my gosh.
And that is the kind of relationship we have.
That is, yeah. And we did. We went to Taco Bell that night.
And so I think we went to Taco Bell, then went out to get drinks, and then did we watch a movie afterwards?
What did we watch? Did we watch Zombies that night?
Maybe.
I
Or
don't know.
Was it 50 Shades? I feel like we might have watched 50 Shades.
It might have been 50 Shades. It very well could have been.
That sounds like an us kind of thing to do.
That definitely does. Oh, that was so much fun.
It was.
See, guys, so even if you don't have, like, per se, a love interest, grab your best friend. Go do some fun stuff. It doesn't need to be a lover.
It can be Galentine's Day instead of Valentine's Day.
Is your lover.
Hey, you know what?
Bum.
That is great if that is the case. But guys, yes, have a wonderful Valentine's Day. It has been great sitting and talking to you all, and to you as always, Cass.
Oh, you too, Nick.
And with that being said, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Cass, and you know what you're listening to. Two
Wives,
One World.
One World. Talk to you guys next time.
See ya! Woo!